everyone. Today I want to introduce our topic for today, which is Chapter 8 of the book Philippine Tourism Law, titled Laws Regulating Accommodation Establishment. Let's talk about the relevant controls. So firstly, identify the laws affecting the accommodation sector. Second is identify the rights of hotel guests. And lastly, explain how quality and safety standards are maintained by hotels and similar establishments by meeting minimum requirements of the law. Description of business. Business entities engaged in the operation of tourist accommodation establishment may be organized as single proprietorship, which means owned or run by one person. A partnership consists of two or more owners, and a corporation, a group of people authorized to act as a single entity. Establishment can be organized by three: the hotel, the resort, and the motorist hotel. So, hotel is a large building providing accommodation and often meals. They are organized as beach resort, inland resort, island resorts, lakeside or riverside resort, and a mountain resort. Motorist hotel. All motels are required to keep a motel registry book stating the following particulars: the full name, address, number, date and place of issue of resident certificate class A or driver's license or passport. No motel shall accept for lodging or accommodation any person below 18 years old of age unless accompanied by a parent or guardian. Validity of Certificate of Accreditation. The Certificate of Accreditation shall be valid for a period of 1 year from the date of issue unless sooner revoked by the Department. In Section 104, the General Building Requirements. All buildings or structures as well as accessory facilities therein shall conform in all respect to this principle of safe construction and must be suited to the purpose for which they are designed. Buildings or structures intended to be used for the manufacture and or production of any kind of article or product shall observe environmental safeguards. Buildings or structures and all parts thereof, as well as all the facilities found wherein, shall be maintained in safe, sanitary, and good working condition. Section 105. The site requirements. The land or site upon which will be constructed any building or structure or any auxiliary facility thereto shall be sanitary, hygienic, or safe. In the case of sites or buildings intended for use as human habitation or abode, the same shall be at safe distance as determined by the competent authorities from stream or bodies of water and or sources of air considered to be polluted, from a volcano or volcanic site or any other building considered to be potential source of fire or explosion. Permits. Section 301. Building permits. No person, firm, or corporation, including any agency or instrumentality of the government, shall erect, construct, alter, repair, move, convert, or demolish any building or structure or cause the same to be done without first obtaining a building permit. Therefore, from the building official assigned in the place where the subject building is located or the building work is to be done. Section 302. Application for permits. In order to obtain a building permit, the applicant shall file an applicant thereof in writing and on the prescribed from the office of the building official. Every application shall provide at least the following information: a description of the work to be covered by the permit applied for, description and an ownership of the lot on which the proposed work is to be done as evidenced by TCT and or copy of the contract of lease over the lot of applicant is not registered on. The use of the occupancy for which the proposed work is intended, and lastly, estimated cost of the proposed work. Section 704. Location of property. No building should be constructed unless it adjoins or has direct access to a public space courtyard or street on at least one side. Exterior walls should have fire resistance and opening protection.
Light and ventilation. Article 801, General Requirements of Light and Ventilation, subject to provision of the Civil Code of the Philippines on easement of light and view and the provision of this part of the code. Every building shall be designed, constructed and equipped to provide adequate light and ventilation. All buildings shall face a street or public alley or a private street which has been duly approved. Article 806, Size and Dimension Rooms. Maximum size of rooms under lease horizontal dimension shall be follows. 1. Room of human ability 6 square meters which lease dimension of 2 meters. Kitchen 3 square meters which a lease dimension of 2.5 meters. Bath and toilet 1.2 square meters which a lease dimension of 0.9 meters. Article 807, airspace requirements in determine the size of rooms. 1. School rooms 3 cubic meters which with 1 square meter for floor area per person. Workshop, factory and office 12 cubic meters of airspace per person. 3. Habitable rooms 14 cubic meters of airspace person. Article 808, window openings. If a room doesn't have a ventilation system, it needs to have a window. The window should be big enough with an area equal to 10% of the room's floor area. It should open to a courtyard, street, alley, or water course. Article 811, artificial ventilation. Whenever artificial ventilation is required, the equipment shall be designed and constructed to meet the following minimum requirements in air change. For rooms entirely above grade and used to bakeries, hotels and restaurant kitchen, lounges other than accessories to wheeling and boiler rooms, not less than 10 change of air per hour shall be provided. 901 of the laws require established to have proper sanitation and hygiene practice. This is to promote public health and safety. It applies to all kinds of established from restaurant to hospital. Failure to comply the result in illegal penalties such as closure or fines. The goal is to prevent the spread of disease and maintain a clean environment. Section 1201 of the laws outline the general requirements for design and construction, ensuring safety and establish accessibility in buildings, facilities, and public space. These requirements include the provision of adequate lighting, ventilation, and sanitation facilities, as well as a provision of accessible entrance, exit, and circulation paths. Building must also be designed to withstand natural disaster and other hazards and must be equipped with fire safety system and emergency exits. The law aims to promote inclusivity and protect public health and safety while also promoting sustainable design practice.